Hello, everyone. Welcome to April 10 Zeam call. And we'll basically take a look at our progress for DevNet 4, maybe some discussions for DevNet 5, and a major emphasis on testing and stability plan. So let's start with updates. We'll begin with Anshul.
Yeah, so during the last couple of days, like after we had a call on Tuesday, I mostly worked on the document regarding the DevNet 5 and proposals of multi-message aggregation. Apart from that, I worked alongside Kai to review his PRs, his DevNet 4 PR, and some other changes that were eventually pushed on to the spec side of DevNet 4 regarding uh, max attestation data limit, and I believe like few other minor changes as well that were rolled out. So yeah, that was it. Apart from that, I have started looking into the uh, caching and caching and of the tree while calculating hash root in SSC. So I think like we don't need to cache the max and min limits in case of SSC because there we are already using a type parameter, and all those types when supplied from Zig will get generated at compile time. So we don't need a cache for min and max limits there for each of the data type. But yeah, we still need to cache the nodes and mark them dirty as we generate the hash tree root. So I have started looking into that. I hope to raise a PR maybe by tomorrow. So yeah, that's about it.
So on the stability PR, where we might get bad request for responses, and so all that work is done. Where we get bad request and we either OM because of them or crash.
Yeah, so that was another thing that got merged. I think you reviewed it and merged it, and apart from that, you had another thing regarding the maximum size limit in Snappy report. So yeah, that work is now done. There's another thing that we had earlier planned to do to separate all these Snappy stuff out of out of Zeam to its to Snappy library. So that is something that I can ask uh, either Zcloth to do and review it or my local AI agent because that should be simple work. We just need to move those functions out from Zeam to the library itself. So I'll pick that up. But on the stability side, that work is done. The other work regarding uh, Zeam installing with high number of requests. I think Partha is looking into that. But I also plan to look into the other issue that Partha has created regarding the delay in finalization and justification. So I think he had raised that issue a couple of weeks back, but I didn't got time to look into it because I was working on Deadnet for speaking. So now I have the time, and now I think I have much better understanding about the book choice and overall consensus layer. So I'll look into that as well.
So so first question on that to Partha or whoever wants to answer it: have we fixed the debug logs issue on Ansible or not?
So we didn't restart DevNet 3 on the servers, so we would be addressing that as a part of DevNet 4 because there are, I
Can
mean,
you
the
just
network
run it
is
and check
just.
it? Because I don't, it's not about DevNet 3 and DevNet 4. Can you just run it and check it, right? It's
Yeah,
something you just need to
we'll do that.
just spin up Zeam node and see whether it's printing debug logs or not.
I'll do that after this call.
All right. Okay, so Chaitanya has made a PR and we'll look into it. So Chaitanya, do you wanna go next?
Sure. So this is what I did, and so the idea behind this was just to like avoid the writer gate that comes with the Zig upgrade that we had. So this avoids the buffer totally. It just uses the file write all call. And since this is under lock std err So that basically it should be safe. I tried it on a couple of runs, and the log file being generated is not corrupted with this. I couldn't push images because I was not able to build AMD 64 platform images on my machine for some reason. I tried Obstack as well as regular Docker desktop. Is it right or deprecate? I don't think so. It's a OS STD call if I get if I'm if I can recall it correctly. It shouldn't be.
So if we don't have file write buffer, then basically, it will automatically buffer it, or it will just use unbuffered, right? Okay, your command says
This
unbuffered,
is
right?
unbuffered. Yes, this is unbuffered, so it goes directly to the operating system, and the STD handlers over there take care of this.
Okay, so I guess we didn't even need the buffer for the first case,
Yes,
maybe.
yes. So it was, if we want to be totally Zig compliant, we would need to use the buffered approach with Zig 0.15. But the idea for this was to just to get it running for now, and maybe down the line, if we feel we need to align with that, we can add that back.
Got it. Cool. So let's move to Kai. I'm assuming, Chaitanya, your update is over.
Yes, yes. This for now.
All right. Kai, you wanna go next?
Yeah, this week, um, I'm add some additional change in DevNet 4 PR, which made by Ansho in LeanSpike. And right now I'm working on the remain task. I want to make all the new spec test works. I saw Toma add many new spec tests. Yeah, so I think I can finish it by tomorrow.
So what happened to the shadow branch thing? So that is ready?
Yeah, I think it's ready. So, I so do so do,
So
do
have you
we?
tested it out? Have you
Yes,
tested it out with shadow?
yes, I already tested the shadow in so use for Zeam binary. Yes, they can they works and can finish finalize. And I also submit one PR in link quick start, so maybe you can look at it. So I think it can be used to other other clients to interop use shadow.
Okay, so I will. Can you share me your lean quick start PR in the Zeam channel itself?
Yes.
And Nupur, can you modify the release process to release shadow branch? Basically, or it should always merge main with the shadow branch and then release that branch, build and release that branch as well. So can you make this release change?
Yes, I'll do that.
And basically, the release PR should fail if there are merge conflicts. So if it's not just mergeable, then the release itself should fail. Basically, what it means is then somebody needs to manually merge it to the shadow branch first, and then only release PR can go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So when we have a release PR, basically one of the conditions for mergeability. So it has checks, right? So we want one of the conditions for mergeability to the shadow branch as one of the checks. So if we can have that, then I think it would be fine. Okay, school. Next up is Kai. Your update is done, or
Yes.
all right? Thank you. And next update is Mercy.
Good afternoon. So I made a PR for Hastings CLI, then I'm trying to work on some changes on the key generation scheme. So I did the change, but I'm yet to push it out because I'm testing it out locally. I'm getting this error.
What
Let me
exactly
show
are
you.
you changing in the key generation scheme?
I'm changing the key generation scheme from seeing top level targets some lifetime to scheme aborting targets some lifetime. Like let me show you. Let me show you on chat.
Okay. So let's move to Katya.
Hello, everyone. So I'm currently, besides the DevNets running and monitoring, I'm currently working on setting up AI agents. So for
Just let's go back 1 second, Katya. So Mercy, this error is coming from where? From the new keys, from the new #6 CLI.
Yeah.
So why is this coming?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm getting the error, so I'm trying to know where it's coming from. But the first error, sorry, I shared it all together. The first error was from trying to run Zeam with grinding. Then the second thing was the changes that I made to hash in CLI. Because the hash commits, I did not change it to in the other PR I made. I saw the PR Anshel opened, like the update he made on PQ call. So I had to like retag the commit hash. Then I had to make these changes. I'll push the PR so that you understand better.
Mercy,
So
you're
we
using lean sig or lean multisig?
The commits, the hash commits,
we should be
Anshel shared.
using lean sig, right? So lean multisig is lean VM, but she's just generating XMSS keys.
Yeah, but no. What I meant was there is a dependency of lean sig on lean multisig as well. So which particular one? I think one of them has a different hypercube parameters, which is what is causing this mismatch. So I don't know. Maybe Anshel can take a look if the one used by #6 CLI is the same as what we intend to use in our DevNet 4 as well.
So yeah, also seems like somewhere there is a misconfiguration. Maybe in our DevNet 4 we are not using v equal to 64. So I think v equal to 64 might be mapping to hash chains, right? Because we had 64 hash chains, or we had how many hash chains we had configured for?
64 before.
So I mean, my guess is hash chains number has changed somewhere.
There's a lean-sig wrapper inside the lean multisig repo itself. I'm not sure if they have made this configuration change there, but if that's the case, then we'll have to. So in Zeam, we are importing it from lean multisig. So we are importing lean-sig wrapper from lean multisig instead of directly importing it from lean-sig itself. So I think we'll have to verify if any of these parameters have been changed after importing lean-sig into lean multisig and creating a lean-sig wrapper out of it. So maybe I'll take a look once Mercy pushes for PR, because uh, I need some context like where she's getting these issues from.
So just try to run Zeam using lean quick start, and there is where you will get it, or basically generate the key from lean quick start and try using it in Zeam. I think we have a SIG generation tool as well. If we specify key, right, Partha?
Yeah, generate Genesis will automatically generate the keys as well.
So if before you can do that, you need to sort of, if I push the update, you need to like build the Docker image from there and then let it tag to link quick start, because the one on link quick start is not the right image. That is what I had to do.
Yeah, I think the current version of Lean Quit Start was using DevNet 3 tagged image, but I have a separate PR now, which changes that. But yeah, we can, I mean, once you
So-
have a PR ready, Mercy.
So have we made the new release for? So this you are saying it's already happening on the old keys. Where
Yeah.
is this? How are you deploying that? Or can you?
I'm running link quick start with I'm using Patter's PR. So I'm trying to test the DevNet 4 changes I made on CoinGen. This is where it's coming from.
So this is using your new image with Partha's DevNet for PR.
Yes, on link quick start.
Only in quick start. So most likely it seems until the configuration that we have used for lean multisig might have for 46 dimensions. Dimensions here might just mean the hash chain. So can you just double check it? Because or just try to use the keys that are generated by the new I even try to just load previous keys, try to just run previous key with our toolkit tool that we have, right? Sparta, we had a tool to generate the signature, right? Because we wanted to generate a
Yeah, yeah.
signature for verifying. So can
What
you
do you
use that and see if
yes,
you can
please.
still load these keys, old keys as well as the new key using Mercy's updated tool and then figure out basically where's the mismatches.
No, but we won't be able to load the old keys as such because now they have switched from Poseidon 2 to Poseidon 1. So there have been some configuration and parameter changes there as well. So backward compatibility is not possible.
Okay, so I guess just then try with the new branch. Don't try with the old keys on old branch. Just try with the new DevNet 4 and with the new keys. Most likely something has gone wrong somewhere, and let's point it out and get this working.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mercy. Let's go to Nupur.
Yes. So I was working on mostly like I was comparing OpenClaw and Hermes, and then like yesterday I made a small PR for fixing the for fixing the release process. There was a bug, and that PR got marked. And today, like in hash6 CLI, while creating the Demet 4 release, I realized that it is still on the old process. So I was creating a PR for updating that. And yeah, so that's it.
So basically, release 0.4.1, you need to.
Yes, 0.4.1, I will merge on. I think you have approved it yesterday night, and
So if you merge it, it will anyway create the release on top of the head, right? Or not? No, it will create it from the commit you started, right?
I will have to check.
So yes. So can you check that as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And we also sort of need to document it in the release MD so that we know that if we have done a PR from a particular point, is that point getting released or the top of the main is getting released? So we want to know what is getting released.
Okay.
All right.
I think the top of the main gets released, but I'll just check. I'll just check.
Got it. Cool. So in the release message, maybe we also add the commit that is released in the message itself, so that there is no confusion, even though one would be able to see at the tag, but it's better that we have this information in the message also.
Okay.
And in the releases section, I again don't see. Okay, we have some documentation. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Let's move to PM before we move to Katya. Yeah.
I mean, we can. No, sorry, please, ladies first.
Yeah, thank you. So besides DevNet 3 runs and checks, I'm working on AI automation for observability. So, and Pool provided me the access. So I'm just diving into it, how it works, and how like what I want from the observability side. So I just like update link quick start, and we are in touch in Parsa how it works. So I need to automate the logs part, and then the agent will be able to investigate the bugs. I'm working on Grafana alerts and like a lot of work to do on this side. But hopefully, when I set this up, it will be like easy process.
And what about DevNet for interop? Who's doing that? Who's checking for it?
It's Parsa. He's testing his PR. So after it will be merged or whatever he says, I'm ready to test as well.
Can we just not just check DevNet for fast on local? I mean, Partha.
So yeah, I'll do that. I mean, the problem is with DevNet for a single subnet, we can test it locally, but multiple subnets will no longer work on
I just
local
want to
machines. The way.
DevNet for interop.
Yeah, that
Then-
I'll do today along with the other work on the service.
Let's do it as the first thing, I guess, if you can do it.
Sure. After this call, I'll speak to Anshul and Kai, get our image, and then do a DevNet with a test.
Because if we are able to interop with Dream, then I want to announce DevNet for today itself.
So, Reem, I had a chat with Sharik yesterday. One of the changes we suggested on using of the annotated validators, I managed to convince him, but he wants to talk to his team and come back. So I think we'll have to hold off that annotated validators thing and just test with regular validators YAML. If we were to do that, I think we should be able to test the DevNet 4 interop using the existing images. I can do that after this call and give an update.
Yeah, so we don't need to, push forward annotated validators to just test the interop, but they will have to just tell them that the validators.yaml is going away.
I
So they
did,
will have to use
but
this.
it took a lot of convincing. But anyway.
Okay. All right. So yes, for now, do the interop, and we want to announce that interop is possible as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yes, Mercy.
I can provide an image from Grandin so that you can use it.
Okay.
Sure.
Or if it would be okay for me to push the PR and then you can build, because sometimes my Docker doesn't work on some certain machines. I don't know why. The one I built locally.
So what do you mean pushing a PR? You mean building it for Grandin?
Yeah, I was asking if he will be able to build from the PR I will push, because I'm not sure if my Docker, if I build a Docker image, if he will be able to run it. My Docker image building is tricky for me. I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm not. Yeah, I'll ping you separately. I'm not sure because even I'm facing issues building cross-platform images on.
So you don't need
from my
to build
machine.
cross-platform images just to try the interop. Can you just do it
If
on the
it is
machine that you
local
are.
macOS image, then yeah, if it's local macOS image, then it shouldn't be a problem. If Mercy can share Grandin code, I'll try to build it myself. And
Okay,
Right.
since you're using macOS, I can build and share to you. Thank you.
all right, that's fine.
Yeah, so let's not worry about closed platform while we are just confirming an interop. And then the client should themselves make sure that they can provide the closed platform images once we are running the devnets. But just for testing the interop and announcing it that we are devnet for now, that we can just take an extra step and do it. Yes, Katya.
Quick question on DevNet 3. Can we have more than one aggregators in DevNet 3 or not?
There's no DevNet 3 we are testing. We are only testing DevNet 4, but we will have more than one aggregator in DevNet 4.
Yeah, but I'm asking about DevNet 3. Is it possible or not?
It is, you can. There is no enforcement, so you just have to pass that is aggregator flag to the client you want to function as an aggregator.
Yeah, I mean
I think
from
in
the link spec side, spec side, so it's possible, right? So we may have more than one aggregator.
yeah, lean spec does not restrict ourselves to have only one
Okay.
aggregator.
Got
I
it.
mean,
Thank you.
So as such, everyone can be aggregator. Everyone can choose to be aggregator. There is no particular consensus role. So it is like the clients opting in, but we will also have an aggregator based on. So we'll also enforce it in the client, not on consensus, like how we do it in PDAS, based upon number of validators attached. So which is right now, which we'll basically figure it out at a later stage, how to organically have good amount of aggregators on the network so that the network is properly covered.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, coming to then my update, I have been reviewing PRs for DevNet 4 and looking at other PRs and discussing DevNet 5. Also looking at finality and consensus research and changes, and at formulating a plan, looking at thinking about the plan for multiple subnets for DevNet 4. And that's my update. And now we can move to Guillaume.
Hey, yeah. So several things. We were in HCC last week. We had some conversations, including with Ladislas, that were, I mean, not really anything to announce. Just trying to gauge what's happening with Lean and this whole effort. We also had, but Katia was there, the beast mode and fort mode. Sorry, I think there was fort mode. I forgot what they called it. So lots of good presentations. One of them, especially the one by Raoul, I have to say was quite interesting. Unfortunately, I missed Katia's presentation. So if you have the video, please send it to me because I'd like to catch up with it. Where was I going with this? So this week, so I had this PR that is a bit rotten that I'm currently trying to fix, which includes SP1, like support for SP1 and Zyren. I did get what's that called? An access key to the Zyren prover network, but there's still a problem, so I'm trying to debug that at the same time. But I hope we can at least push Zyren. And for SP1, I haven't heard from them from quite a while, like maybe 6 months. So what I'm going to do is also try to contact them again, try to get in touch again. I think that's pretty much it for now. And the PR part of Raul's work. So thank you, Parta. I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just please, if you have heard of Katia's presentation. I'd like to see it. That's it.
The recordings will be provided later by Will. I think he will publish in the channel.
All right, guys. So good talk, and yes, let's now focus on DevNet 4. Focus on lots of testing. Make sure that even if other clients are not behaving correct, Zeam does not fall. Zeam is the base of lean Ethereum, and we want to make sure that Zeam is the most stable client that is out there. Apart from that, we also must make sure that Zeam can be used for simulations using shadows. So that is also a priority right now. And yep, so let's get the DevNet 4 interop going, make sure we are stable and basically can form the backbone of the lean Ethereum. All right, guys, thanks for being here. So we'll see you in the next call on April 17th. But Chaitanya, do you want to say something?
Yes, yes, I just wanted to clear something up. So about the request response handling issue you mentioned in the group about the fork choice lock, is somebody else doing it? think I heard Partha is working on request response flooding as well. So is that something you're all also looking at, or should I pick this one up?
No, Chaitanya, the work I did was something to address the existing issue. I'm not doing it. I mean, I've not had time to look into it more deeply. So if you have some spare capacity, sure, you can take a look. What I added was more I introduce a mutex and release it immediately when there are multiple requests. That doesn't address the core problem. It just addresses the issue at the transport layer.
Okay, okay, I see.
So as Anshul mentioned in the PR, we do not want any mutex over there because there will finally be a mutex anyway on the chain level if it's taking the chain snapshot, fork choice snapshot to respond to the request. So if that is the issue, then let's do the snapshot thing that will anyway introduce a mutex, a quick mutex inside serving the requests. So we shouldn't do the mutex at the chain level. That is at the transport level.
Okay, okay, I see. Okay, I'll have a look at that then. I thought this was
So again, my question to that, are we serving the request responses by taking a mutex? I think AI Claude or Z Clause did the analysis and said that we do, right? That's what it said.
yes,
in that
there,
form.
and I've only read that.
Yes, so I don't think there is an issue over there with respect to processing the blocks that we are fetching from the peers. We will anyway need a mutex over there because we need them to the chain because we are trying to backfill before we catch up to the head. So I don't think there is anything to be done over there, but if there is, then it's fine because since the threads, so it's saying that the threads, the P2P threads are trying to add the block, which is fine as long as they take the mutex, which is anyway happening on block. So I don't see a problem over there. But the problem that we are trying to solve was that people were requesting us with lots of request response request, and we were getting throttled, and that is something that I don't want. Since the requests are anyway coming on a separate thread, then and there is a small snapshotting that is already happening, and mutex is being taken and released. So I'm not sure why we are getting throttled. So question is, are we getting throttled right now or not? And if we are, then let's solve that problem.
Okay, okay. And I'll see if that is the case this week.
So connect with Partha and figure out whether we are with Partha and Katya to see whether we are getting throttled right now. And let me know about the status of this. And this is sort of also the priority to be resolved if there is an issue right now. If there isn't, then of course nothing to be solved. All good. All right, thank you guys.
Thing to add. This is like a specific request to Katya. So right now in block production, we have added the aggregation logic for so that for each attestation data we have a single proof. So I am a bit skeptical about that, and I think we should add some more matrix around there, since like even the max attestation data we have pushed to 16, and apart from that we also have like aggregation in the propagation in the proposal window itself, and that window is of 1 second. So, and we do have plans to increase the number of validators in DevNet 4. So it might lead to conditions where we are the proposer isn't able to aggregate stuff. So, and that's why like I had created another issue to do this aggregation uh, parallelly, but we don't support it right now. But I think it's good to add some matrix around there so that once we do it in a large validator set, we should have these metrics and see that we are able to propose, we and other clients as well are able to propose it within the 1 second interval.
So we can basically do a spec PR where we aggregate when we are getting the aggregate itself from the gossip. So we can, while we are importing it to the fork choice, we can aggregate it right away at that particular point, right? So if there is already an attestation data mapped aggregate that is already there. So if we have that, then we can aggregate even at that point. So if this is a problem, but yes, it's a good idea to have this particular metric. So even though we might introduce this optimization, the proposal flow can still remain the same, because even if you still have two aggregates with the same attestation data in the end, basically they should be aggregated. We can't have two attestation data in based attestations in our block. So that is there, but with this particular optimization that we are aggregating directly at the point of importing the aggregate might solve this this problem.
Then how we be differentiating it from aggregators as such. That is something that aggregators already do. And since we have like a specialized
Proposer is an aggregator. So proposer is on the fly aggregator for that particular slot. So yes. I don't understand your point.
So I meant like it will do aggregation while building the block, but it doesn't do aggregation always on all the on gossip attestations. It doesn't do the aggregation. What optimization you just proposed?
Yes.
That
So,
will do that
so
as well.
basically, if you are the next proposer, then you will aggregate at the time of importing the gossip aggregate itself.
Okay, just before that, just before my turn.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, yes. Otherwise, you are correct. Yes. Otherwise, you don't need to do it. This is an optimization, right? So it doesn't even need to be in spec. But if you want to put it in spec, it's fine. Or if you just want to specify it as a client optimization, it's fine. In any case, I don't see so many aggregates, because there would be just 128 subnets, and at max you should have 128 aggregates to aggregate. And in my eyes, proposer, basically machines would be fast enough to aggregate under 500 millisecond maybe. Okay, so it's a good idea to have a metric. Let's do that. And if the metric says we need to have the optimization specified in the clients, let's get the specified as well. All right, guys, thank you for being here, and let's wrap up the call. See you next week on April 17th, same time in UTC. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Okay.